Hey guys, just wanted to do a video comparison of the EPS 70 mil throttle bodies versus the, this is the original Rabbit Hole Motorsports one by Reg. Trigger Motorsports or Trigger Spec also has their own, I think they're the only one that does a 75 mil for the HR and VHR. But Reg at Rabbit Hole Motorsports was the first one to do the 75 millimeter. I'm not expecting any gains. I guess the main reason why I moved over to the 75 was because I got my upper manifold ported, and he opened my manifold inlet opening from 60 mil. That's what stock, and the current one is 68, and that's what this adapter funnels to. So this is a 75 opening to a 68. The EPS is a you can see this, it's a 70 mil opening, and it funnels down to the 60. So that's the beauty about the EPS, is that it works with like your stock manifold or a lightly ported manifold. I mean, some people will still port match this side. You know, that's pretty common, but yeah, you can kind of tell the size difference. I mean, it's a 5 millimeter difference, but it just looks so much bigger. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, with larger throttle bodies, you're always like limited on the amount of air that can go in. So even if the throttle body inlet is bigger, you're still limited by how much air is going into your lower manifold and into your, you know, the engine. So that's why generally, I wouldn't recommend larger throttle bodies. It's like you're paying $700, you know, $600 to $700 for this, and then like going through tuning to get the idle right. I mean, it's a hassle. Like a lot of tuners will even tell you like it's not even worth it. But I mean, I spent the money, I have it, so I figured I'd just do the comparison. So wiring wise, it's just one wiring for the passenger side, just because those throttle bodies are from a Maxima, right? I don't know what year Maxima the 70 mil is. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what year the 75 millimeter is off of, but I at least had the part number and I can at least look it up. Like, I actually had to get a driver's side throttle body, or I just needed one throttle body that was bad from EPS, because they wouldn't tell me the part number to order it myself, so I had to buy it through them. But anyhow, the way how these work is that you need the harness adapter, right? So Nisformance was the one that had made the harness first. So they had, like, I guess the patent on it, so they were the only ones with like larger throttle bodies on the market. And that's for the driver's side, passenger side, excuse me. Driver's side is a direct plug-in, you know, no adapter needed. And I guess like maybe the patent expired or something. So, you know, I guess like Reg and Trigger Spec Motorsports or whatnot is able to make their own kit. So that's how the kit works. It's one adapter for the passenger side, driver side plugs in, and then you have your adapter, transition adapters. They're not really spacers. I mean, they are spacers in the sense that it, you know, it's space between the inlet and the throttle body, but it's more of a transition piece. And it's not like the AFE that's actually like a spacer with like some Vortex voodoo stuff. But yeah, that's really the main difference. I'm gonna go ahead and just install these now. I think that's pretty much it. All right, thanks guys. All right, so got the 75 millimeter throttle bodies installed. Even if you installed the EPS one, this is the same orientation, where on the driver's side, this is how it's oriented, the motor facing towards the interior, and on the passenger side, the motor's facing, you know, towards the outside. Again, like I said, this is the harness for it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, before I did all this, I had the battery unplugged. Now everything's in, got the battery plugged in. gonna go start the car. Pretty much gonna be expecting it to be idling funny. So when I get a chance, I'll do an idle relearn. Right. Let it warm up, and then I'll do, you know, the idle relearn, and that's pretty much it. All right, thanks guys.